We're with
Charlie McArthy
from
Glenlivet and Chivas.
Glenlivet and Chivas brothers, and they're presenting now today a very fine selection of Abelos, Scapa, Longmore, and we've seen the Glenlivet before.
Yes, what would you like to
And
complain?
Richard always likes to complain. There you go, you know Richard.
You have a beautiful bottle, you have a beautiful 16-year-old. I think you did Longmore a disservice, not you personally, when you did away with the 15-year-old. I love the 15-year-old. It was incredible. A run in the 16-year-old. It was also a lovely whiskey, but I think the 15-year-old was better.
We've heard that before. It's, from what I know, it's purely domestically available stock. So to have a sustained bottling of 15-year-old just wasn't possible anymore. Very high demand on this whiskey from Glenlivet. Very, very high demand. So like, obviously there's commercial consideration that go into that I'm not privy to, but yeah, what do you think of the 16 though?
I actually have a bottle of the 15. I still have a bottle of 15 and the 16 both at home. I have a bottle of a single cask from the Scotch Whisky Society of Longmore. And I have a 25-year-old single cask from Gordon and McPhail. Yeah, so I like that.
That's some pretty rare whiskey.
So what's your opinion about what's going on today with whiskey?
Fantastic. The first time I was at the whiskey show was 2 years ago, and I was working the first day, and the second day I just came along.
Just to have fun?
Just to have fun. I started going around. Obviously I'm Irish, I'm not Scottish, but so I started off knowing about Irish whiskey. There's a lot of Irish whiskies that are available in Ireland that aren't available in the UK.
Okay.
Slowly, I bought Michael Jackson's whiskey encyclopedia. Brilliant book, fantastic book. And I've been, over the course of the last year and a half, I've been making my way through it slowly. But what I'm trying to do is get a bottle of each distillery and do my own tasting notes as I read through it, which is great because I make good notes, but I tend not to remember my notes the next day because I'm quite a bit of a bottle.
But you do write them down, so that's
Yeah, I
another
do write them down.
Yeah, so that's Charlie, few tips for whiskey consumers around the world? Except enjoying that's for sure.
Yeah,
But people are getting into whiskeys.
just be adventurous and be open-minded, I think, is the most important part. I find with whiskey, it's always surprising. There's always... I've never tended to be a whiskey snob in terms of... I don't get hung up on chill filtering, or I don't get hung up on blending. I just try to keep an open mind about everything, and you never know what's around the corner in terms of trying something new.
So explore.
It's going to surprise you. It's always about exploring, I think. And there's plenty to explore, and that's the fun of it.